afternoon, everybody. Today we're up at our Site 2 barn again, and we're gonna take the last loads out of this barn. We're down to the final stretch here. We're gonna take one more load of fat hogs, because I think there's only one load of fat hogs in here, and then the rest are gonna be marketed as culls, what we call them. And culls are, they're not quite big enough to go to a packing plant that takes full-grown pigs. All the rest of the pigs that will be left, you know, they didn't make the cut.
The blue pigs are the smalls, so those are the cull pigs. The red mark pigs, or if they don't have a blue mark, those are the ones that are going to Parks. So Parks is taking the pigs that are probably a little too light to go to the regular packer, and then anything that's probably below 200 walkers are taking the jump.
What do they do with the cull pigs?
So the cull pigs just go to like a secondary packer. So most of your packing plants, or all your packing plants, are set up to where all their equipment that they use to process the carcass of the pig is made for a carcass that's a certain size, within a range. So between 240 and 320 pounds live weight. Because when they process that pig, they end up with a carcass that's all about the same size. Well, if you brought them a pig that was 200 pounds, their machinery, it wouldn't work right. They'd have a hard time making it work as far as processing it and cut it up into the cuts that they want. So there are I call them secondary markets. So there's companies that they grind all the meat into sausage, or they make pepperoni, or they make ground sausage, like summer sausage and specialty stuff. They're set up that they can process a lighter pig. And that's where these pigs that don't quite make it to market weight, that's where they all go.
Usually we sort with 3 people. There's only one load of pigs going out today, so I think Dad and I will be able to handle it. If we can get another guy to come help us load real quick, that'd be awesome, because it just will go faster, but we don't necessarily need it. So might take us a little longer than normal, but we got time, so it's okay. So we're taking the marked ones out, or the non-marks. Yeah, I got it set up that way.
Either the pink, we're taking the heavies out.
Off to a great start. So all these guys go. Pretty easy. Let's just go out of here. Let's go out of this one, because it's a lot easier. And this one. Well, you got.
Did you get everything?
Watch out. Oh, he goes. Yep. How many is that?
That's 15, so get me 10 out of the next one.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hey, 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 hey. I got 9. That's 12. Hey, 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 hey.
Have a safe trip.
Alrighty, so as you guys can see, we got the last load of fat hogs loaded out. Went pretty well. They were a bit wound. One of the craziest loads we've had to do so far. Maybe it was just because Dad and I were the only ones doing it. But overall, really great group of pigs. Walkers is supposed to come Sunday at 3 o'clock to get the rest of the pigs here that are left for the cold market, the secondary packers. And then we'll get this baby ready to wash, tear it all down, put the feeders up, put the nipple bars down, and the washers will come and wash it, and we'll be ready for the next batch. So time flies when you're having fun. One thing that we tend to do when the cold pigs are the only pigs left is we'll open up all the back of every single gate, so they have this whole lane to run down. There's no, it's like the whole world's their oyster. They just like running down it. They can eat from every feeder. We're gonna try to get all these feeders empty. That way we don't pour any feed into the pit. So we'll let them run on this side for a while. Then we'll bring them and we'll run them on that side for a while. Get all the feeders empty. We'll keep those pigs down there at that end to empty out the feed line. And then we should be good. What do you want, buddy? Oh, you just want to eat me. He's just trying to love on me. He's just trying to show his appreciation for keeping his belly full all the time. I'll take that. Maybe we shouldn't sell these pigs. Maybe instead we should get a bunch of these pigs, these skinny little pigs like this one, and we'll get a pig race going. Bet on each pig, like horse racing. See which one can take the cake.
Good afternoon. Great day. This is like one of those postcard Iowa days where every tree looks like a flocked Christmas tree. Everything's got a nice white frost on it, but surprisingly it's about 32 degrees. We're getting a little bit of melting. It's a good day to have to fix something outside if you've got to fix it. These bins are gonna be the death of me. So the rope broke off bin 4 and the springs broke on bin 5. And hopefully I can find the spring. If I can't, I'll probably have to call PSI because I don't think I have one, but I can replace the rope on that bin. And I'm not so sure that the rope isn't about shot on 2. So that's gonna be my afternoon project before I lose my sunlight. I got a roll of rope. I got my pocket knife. I got my faithful Tahoe and Duke. Duke's always ready to help if he just had an opposable thumb. Hopefully my life insurance is paid up. Yeah, there's our old rope. It's already been tied once or twice, so it's time for some new. You guys are gonna get the bird's eye view. Put that there. Plant my feet firmly. You can see the lay of the land. There is my house, which was my parents' house, and Sawyer's house just south of it. That's site 2. This is site 1, and there's Sawyer's site. We're gonna cut that off. Surprisingly, my knife is even fairly sharp. You can see all the feed laying under the bins, and we'll get that cleaned up. But when we get these snowstorms, these lids don't seal perfectly. So you get just enough snow that gets up inside of them, and it works its way down. And when it gets to the boot, when it gets to where the auger is, it just bridges up. And it doesn't matter if you have the vibrators or not, it just doesn't go through. So you gotta pull the side doors off and run some feed out to get it to cut loose. So makes a mess, but makes the birds happy. Let's just see whether this rope is wrapped good. We'll Yep, didn't pull me off the bin, so that's a good sign. Okay, that wasn't too bad. We'll see whether or not it opens or not. So on that other bin, this is what's gone, is this spring right here. We'll hop over there and see. Can you hear that? That's the bin vibrator running at site 2, so evidently that bin's empty, or else the feed is hung up with snow at the bottom. So when we're done here, we can run down there and see if we can figure that out. Sawyer might actually be there choring, so he might get it. Yeah, so the nut came off of this and it let the spring fall off. So the spring is gone, so we'll have to get a new spring. I'll probably call PSI because I don't have the stuff and I'm not gonna drive up there and get it, so I'll let them boys fix it. Fortunately, our handle didn't fall down in the snow. Okay. Oh boy. Oh man, that is tight. There we go. Okay. It's a lot of work for that. And it goes shut. One small accomplishment for today. We'll see what else we can get done, but we've cobbled ourselves together to get us through another day. So stay tuned for more tips and tricks.